Hi there, it's Mr. Clark. Welcome to Lesson Medieval Point Composition Project Point 4, where we are going to turn our motet into medieval notation. So for this, you're probably not going to want regular staff paper. You're going to want to make your own. As you recall, a lot of motets in three voices typically have one voice kind of in this section of the page, one voice kind of in this section of the page, and then the tenor down here. So ideally, your motet will fit on at least something like this, or maybe a two-page spread where it does the same thing. All parts should have a page break at the same point if you do need to go onto a second page. So again, a typical layout could be like triplum, duplum, tenor, or duplum, triplum, tenor, something like that. Or if you have a different layout that you're interested in doing, we know that as time went on, motets got written in fun shapes and all of that. So if you have a great idea that goes along with that, go for it. Have fun. So in terms of drawing your staff lines, I would recommend getting a ruler and doing it yourself, because maybe you don't want 5 lines, maybe you want 4. Bam. Not amazing, but it'll get the job done. So you'll have to take each of your voices and transform that into medieval notation. So depending on how your syllables line up, you might need neumes or plicas or things like that. And then another thing to consider is a lot of manuscripts we've looked at have these large illuminated letters. So maybe I start with like this big fancy, as you can tell, fancy letter drawing is not my forte, but this big fancy letter N, and maybe I decorate it with, I don't know, things that begin with N. Maybe there's a newt. I don't actually know what newts look like other than lizards. But fun fact, if you look at a lot of medieval manuscripts, they didn't really know what animals looked like either. If you like search for medieval drawings of cats, absolutely delightful. Highly recommend that. So your art skills don't have to be super on point. Perspective honestly was not a thing that really had been developed in terms of visual art yet. So yeah, things to think about. We do want all of the notes. We do want all of the text written below, as we've seen in manuscripts. And I'm very excited to see your final project. I hope you have a lot of fun with this. And this is a great culmination to the medieval unit, producing your own manuscript of an original motet. See you next time.